Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the most jaw-dropping ship collisions ever caught on camera. Buckle up because these are some intense moments you won't want to miss. The sea, as we know, is a powerful force of nature. It can be calm and serene one moment and utterly destructive the next. Out on the open ocean, where massive vessels traverse vast distances, the stakes are even higher. Join me as we explore some of the most dramatic maritime incidents, examining the events that unfolded and the lasting impact they've had on the industry and our planet. The night of January 13, 2012, began like any other for the passengers aboard the Costa Concordia. This luxury cruise liner was sailing off the coast of Italy when disaster struck. The Concordia collided with rocks near Isola del Giglio, tearing a gaping hole in its hull. Panic ensued as the evacuation turned chaotic. The world watched in horror as the disaster unfolded. 32 lives were lost in the tragedy. Captain Francesco Schettino faced multiple charges. The disaster led to new maritime safety regulations. In July 2014, the ship was refloated and dismantled. The Astrolabe Reef, a vibrant underwater ecosystem off the coast of New Zealand, became the site of an environmental tragedy in 2011. The MV Rena, a container ship sailing under the Liberian flag, ran aground on the reef, tearing a gash in its hull and spilling its toxic cargo into the pristine waters. Hundreds of tons of heavy fuel oil gushed into the ocean, creating a slick that stretched for kilometers. The oil, a deadly cocktail of chemicals, coated the once vibrant coral reefs, suffocating marine life and devastating the delicate ecosystem. Volunteers worked tirelessly to rescue wildlife, their efforts a beacon of hope amidst the environmental disaster. The New Zealand Defence Force joined the fight, deploying booms to contain the oil spill and helicopters to airlift the stricken penguins to safety. The grounding of the MV Rena became New Zealand's worst maritime environmental disaster. The economic impact on the tourism and fishing industries was also significant. The incident sparked a wave of public anger and led to calls for greater accountability in the shipping industry. The disaster highlighted the need for stricter regulations and improved safety measures to protect our oceans. The USS Fitzgerald, a formidable Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, patrolled the waters off the coast of Japan, a symbol of American naval power. But on a fateful night in June 2017, this mighty warship was involved in a collision that sent shockwaves through the U.S. Navy. In the pre-dawn darkness, the Fitzgerald collided with the ACX Crystal, a Philippine-flagged container ship significantly larger than the destroyer. The impact, a sickening crunch of metal against metal, ripped a massive gash in the starboard side of the Fitzgerald, flooding berthing compartments and trapping sailors inside. 7 sailors, their lives cut tragically short, lost their lives in the collision. An investigation revealed a series of errors and misjudgments on both vessels contributed to the collision, highlighting the importance of vigilance and communication at sea. The incident led to a comprehensive review of Navy training and operational procedures, a testament to the lessons learned from this tragedy. The collision of the USS Fitzgerald serves as a somber reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea and the importance of constant vigilance. The turquoise waters of Mauritius, an island nation renowned for its pristine beaches and vibrant coral reefs, were forever tainted in July 2020. The MV Wakashio ran aground, spilling toxic cargo and turning paradise into an environmental nightmare. Over 1,000 tons of heavy fuel oil leaked, blackening the coastline. The oil smothered coral reefs, killing marine life and jeopardizing livelihoods. The disaster sparked outrage and protests, demanding accountability and action. The MV Wakashio disaster highlights the need for stricter regulations and rapid response. The vast expanse of the East China Sea, a vital waterway teeming with marine life, became the scene of a fiery inferno in January 2018. The Sanchi, an Iranian oil tanker, collided with a Chinese cargo ship, igniting a massive fire. Flames engulfed the tanker, sending plumes of thick black smoke into the sky. The intense heat hampered rescue efforts, and the Sanchi sank after burning for 8 days. The disaster was one of the worst oil spills in decades, prompting calls for stricter safety regulations and greater international cooperation. The busy shipping lanes of the North Sea, a vital artery for global trade, witnessed a maritime tragedy in December 2012. The MV Baltic Ace, a car carrier sailing under the Bahamian flag, collided with the Corvus J, a Cypriot-registered container ship in a disaster that unfolded with terrifying speed. The impact, a sudden and violent collision, ripped a gaping hole in the side of the Baltic Ace. The car carrier, carrying over 1,400 new cars, began taking on water rapidly, its fate sealed in the icy waters of the North Sea. The crew, facing a life-or-death situation, issued a mayday call, their voices filled with urgency as they abandoned ship into the frigid waters. Despite the valiant efforts of rescuers, 11 crew members of the Baltic Ace lost their lives in the disaster. The investigation into the collision revealed a series of errors and misjudgments that contributed to the disaster. The tragedy underscored the importance of adhering to navigational rules and maintaining situational awareness, even in challenging conditions. The sinking of the MV Baltic Ace serves as a somber reminder of the ever-present dangers faced by those who work at sea. The bustling waters of Mumbai harbor witnessed a major maritime incident in August 2010. The MV MSC Chitra collided with the MV Collegia III, causing significant damage and an environmental crisis. The collision left the MSC Chitra with a gaping hole in its starboard side. The ship began listing dangerously, threatening to spill its cargo. Hundreds of containers, some hazardous, tumbled into the water. Oil from the vessels leaked into the harbor, raising environmental concerns. The Indian Coast Guard launched a massive containment and salvage operation. The incident highlighted the need for better navigational safety and emergency response. The vast expanse of the Gulf of Aden, a vital shipping route connecting Asia and Europe, became the scene of a dramatic maritime incident in March 2006. The MV Hyundai Fortune, a bulk carrier sailing under the Panamanian flag, suffered a catastrophic explosion while carrying a cargo of fertilizer, turning the vessel into a raging inferno. The explosion, believed to have been caused by the spontaneous combustion of the fertilizer cargo, ripped through the ship's deck, sending a massive fireball into the sky and showering the surrounding waters with debris. The crew of the Hyundai Fortune, caught in the inferno, abandoned ship, leaping into the water to escape the flames. The distress call from the Hyundai Fortune triggered a massive international rescue effort. The rescue operation, a testament to international cooperation and the bravery of those who responded, saved the lives of all 27 crew members of the Hyundai Fortune. The incident highlighted the importance of rapid response and the effectiveness of coordinated efforts in maritime emergencies. The English Channel, one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, was the scene of a remarkable maritime incident in December 2002. The MV Tricolor, a Norwegian-registered car carrier, was involved in a collision that would lead to not one, but two more collisions, turning a single incident into a triple disaster. The initial collision occurred in dense fog when the Tricolor was struck by the Kariba, a container ship registered in Panama. The impact, while significant, did not immediately sink the Tricolor. However, the damaged car carrier, now without power and adrift in the busy shipping lane, became a sitting duck. As efforts were underway to secure the Tricolor and prevent further accidents, disaster struck again. The Nicola, a cargo ship sailing under the Bahamian flag, emerged from the fog and collided with the stricken Tricolor. The third and final impact proved to be the fatal blow, sending the Tricolor to the bottom of the English Channel. The vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, a vital trade route connecting Asia and the West, became the backdrop for a dramatic maritime incident in January 2002. The MV Hanjin, Pennsylvania, a container ship sailing under the Panamanian flag, caught fire while carrying a cargo of hazardous materials, turning the vessel into a floating inferno. The fire, believed to have started in a container loaded with fireworks, quickly spread to other containers, engulfing a section of the ship in flames. The crew, facing a rapidly escalating situation, battled the blaze with onboard firefighting equipment, their efforts hampered by the intensity of the fire and the hazardous nature of the cargo. The distress call from the Hanjin, Pennsylvania triggered a swift response from maritime authorities. The incident highlighted the dangers of transporting hazardous materials at sea and the importance of proper cargo segregation and fire suppression systems on board ships. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible content. See you next time. From the tragic loss of life to the devastating environmental consequences, these incidents serve as a solemn reminder of the respect the sea demands. Yet, amidst the wreckage and the oil spills, we also witness the resilience of nature and the unwavering spirit of humanity. Join us next time as we continue to explore the wonders and the perils of the maritime world. Until then, may you always have fair winds and following seas.